Welcome back to my channel and welcome to 2022. Today, we're going to talk about goals, failures, successes of 2021, and how we're moving forward in 2022. No guest today, it is just me and you. As you know, now is the time of year that people set goals in December and January. As I was closing out my numbers for 2021, honestly, I was getting a little discouraged. I expected my numbers to be a little bit better. Then I started to realize what this business has given me the opportunity to do. I was able to help my daughter buy a car, and I was able to give back in other ways as well. It doesn't matter how big or how small the impact is. The point is having an impact on others. I pray that this channel will have an impact at least on one person, and honestly, that will be enough for me. I have set goals for 2022 to work towards, but those goals are in support of who I want to be as a person. So some of those, for example, for the YouTube channel, 1,000 subscribers. I also want to, and that's a goal. I also want to source better, want to find products that will turn over faster. I have a listing goal to continue to list more efficiently. All of that's going to help me increase the amount of profit income that I'm going to have over 2022. But if that's my goal, then I'm not focused on my core values. What that increased income is going to be able to help me with is increase the amount of freedom that I have to make an impact on others in my community, as well as in my community virtually as well. I want to give back. My tagline is the greatest treasure is connections with people. Take care of each other. I feel that to my core. Another goal is, this is more of a long-term goal. In a year or two, I want to have an employee. So how am I going to do that and be ready for that? Well, that's why I'm talking to other business owners and other entrepreneurs. I want to help by meeting these small business owners, getting to know what their struggles are and their successes. I believe we can learn from each other. So this channel is about thrifting, about finding those bolos, but at the core, it's building each other up and learning from each other. So what I'm asking of you is 3 things going into 2022. The first one is read. Build your knowledge. It doesn't have to be on thrifting, but build your knowledge somehow by reading books. I have some suggestions for you if you're struggling on where to get started. The first one I suggest is Failing Forward by John C. Maxwell. That's this book here. Now, the reason why I recommend this one, I do believe in analyzing what your failures or what your roadblocks are, and how to get past them. That's a common question that I have asked other resellers, other entrepreneurs on how are you getting past that? And I believe this book will help you do that. The other book is The 7 Levels of Communication by Michael Maher. This is, some people may even say it's a real estate book, but The 7 Levels of Communication talks about building relationships and networking with each other versus asking for referrals. As you'll hear from me is we want to make sure we let other people know what we do. Well, and the reason for that is they may find a referral for you and you find that great bolo. Well, to work on that, to develop yourself, I recommend The 7 Levels of Communication. Finally, now this is an audio book that I have, so I don't have a visual for you, but Traction, Getting a Grip on Your Business by Gina Wickman. That's a book I'm going through right now. Again, it's an audio book. It seems like it is focused on the corporate world, but there are a few nuggets in there that I believe will help any small business owner. So those are 3 that I recommend you finding. Go ahead and put in the comments below if you have any books or recommendations that you would like me to read. I'm always looking for new opportunities to learn and develop myself. Number 2, know why you're doing this business. Is it a hobby? Or is this truly the business that you want to grow and build and scale up? Know your numbers, and if you're overwhelmed with that, feel free to reach out to me. We can talk through it. I don't have all the answers, but one of the benefits of this community is just talking through things. I bet you we'll find a resolution either by me talking it through with you or finding another entrepreneur that has the answer for us. So please work through your numbers, know your numbers. And if those are overwhelming, start simple. Remember that KISS rule. Keep it simple, stupid. What you want to do is keep it simple. Maybe if you're just starting out, your first goal will be, I want to list 5 items a day, and just keep your numbers that way. And then you'll be able to learn from that and build from there. Number 3, making connections. Tell people what you're doing. I've already mentioned that, but make sure you're telling people what you do. Some people won't support you, and that is okay. If you watch my other videos, you'll see a trend on some people not believing in that small business owner, but they persevered and they're continuing to move forward. So again, if somebody doesn't support you, that is okay. Others will help you find opportunities to build your small business. One thing you need to do though is love them equally, because they care about you, but they care about you in their own personal way. So love them equally. Also, don't do what I did at the beginning of this. So what I did was I would watch all of these YouTube videos, I would learn from them, but I would not actually interact in the comment section and build them up. I would learn and move on, try to apply different things and try, but would never interact, network. If you start networking now, if you're beginning, I recommend that's one of the first things that you do. It could be as simple as great video. That networking will take you a long way. So interact immediately. I've had many people encourage me through my 2021 journey. They've helped me by answering some of my questions. They've come onto my YouTube channel. And I just want to say thank you to everyone. Physically here in my community, online through Instagram and YouTube. Thank you for what you've done for me in 2021. Continue to reach out to me, and I'll reach out to you in 2022 as we grow together and continue to build our individual businesses. And everyone out there, feel free to reach out to me if you have questions. Like I mentioned before, I may not have all the answers, but I bet you we'll get an answer for you and help build each other up, because that is the goal of this community. You can reach out to me on Instagram through Abel's Treasures, or feel free to leave a comment below and we'll work something out. I look forward to the guests that I have coming up in 2022. They are some great ones, I promise you that. We will continue to focus on what we struggle on, but at the same time, what motivates us and how are we determined to move forward and build our business. Finally, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. 2022 is going to be fun. Hit that bell notification so you get notified anytime I submit a video. Thank you for visiting. The greatest treasure is connections with people. Take care of each other.